This is just a little video about the government shutdown that everyone seems to be blaming on Chuck Schumer, i.e. the Democrats, which in fact is quite true. Here's the situation. Everyone, Republican, Democrat, half the liberal thinkers and some of the Republican thinkers seem to be operating under the supposition that we owe the dreamers something. Let's analyze this question legally. Their parents committed a crime when they entered the United States across the border clandestinely, knowing full well that they were committing a crime because it's so hard to get here. You can't get caught. And some of them got caught and some of them didn't, but they surely knew they were committing a crime. So then they have the intention of subverting our laws, i.e. anchor baby. The woman is pregnant, 9 months, she's about to have a child. They want to make it to American soil, so in fact they can manipulate our laws, which suggest that if you're born on top of American soil, you're a citizen. Okay, let's look at this. If your parents were born here and they grew up and got married and had you, and you were born here, I think that's what they were talking about. But in a democratic society where in fact it's two wolves talking to a sheep about what's for dinner, and these people are interested in having a louder voice with more votes. That's why they're flooding the country with immigrants and illegals and migrants of every sort. And they don't care who these people are. Okay? They're power hungry. They're power mad. What? You don't believe it? Look at Hillary Clinton. Look at Hillary Clinton. There's absolutely nothing this individual will not do to receive and maintain power. Anyway, getting back to this argument. Barack Hussein Obama? Oh, that's right. You're not allowed to say his name. Oh my God. That individual, it soon will be discovered, was an arch criminal that rivals Clinton, which is hard to do, but at least rivals him in his spirit of lawlessness, because he doesn't agree with our Constitution or our constitutional mandates, which is the law. You see, we're not a democracy. We're a republic. What does that mean? It means that we're a nation of laws. What do you mean laws? It's called the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. And now they go about trying to manipulate the wording, because that's what communists do. If you don't think that Barack Husseino is a communist, he's more of a communist than he is a Muslim. The guy's not a Muslim. A lot of people say, he's a Muslim. No, and then people say, no, he's not a Muslim. He's a Marxist. I say no to both. The boy's a Satanist. It's as simple as that. By the way, Barack, I don't know if you're privy to this or if you'll ever hear it. I'm not sure you still have power over the levers of the NSA, but probably, they're everywhere, right? You infiltrated the government with them, thousands of them. Right. By any means necessary, is that not correct? That's the definition of lawlessness unless you're protecting orphans and widows. Anyway, people like you don't protect much, do they? No, history categorizes you as plunderers and pillagers. Murderers. Which you in your own confession said you were getting good at. Anyway, if the dopes if there's any white privilege, it's a white privilege to be a jerk and a dope and a middle-class, lazy, soft individual who believes anything because they don't want to spend the energy of thinking it through, analyzing it, and perhaps discovering the truth. There's 2 points of view, his, hers, and the truth. Usually you get there by analyzing both. Anyway, so I blame you, America, for the corrupt lawlessness that you've allowed to go on. Oh, where was I? Did I digress? Did I slip into a rant? Alex, you've had a bad influence on me. Anyway, guess what? We don't owe the dreamers anything. Now, this kind of suggests that I'm heartless. In fact, I'm not. In fact, I wish that the world lived in peace with each other. You see, because then we could all, as Alex says, go to the stars. We wouldn't be lying. You ever notice that the amount of lying has gone up exponentially beyond anything mathematics can even comprehend? Why is that? Because when you lie to people, it demoralizes them. Everyone who's hearing my voice, do you remember all the times you've been lied to and how you first felt? It demoralizes people to be lied to, and they always know they are, or they figure it out shortly thereafter. But the point of lying to someone is to get away with something that is, shall we say, less than honorable, and to hide that. And also, these people lie when they're not even trying to hide anything. It's called gaslighting. They want to demoralize, confuse, and disorient the people. And if that's not enough, let's fluoride the water. Puts hope. Why do you think all the old people get CPOD or COPD? You ever think about that? It's because they put a virus in their food 50 years ago that's time release. They don't want these people on Social Security that they paid into, for 15 or 20 years. No, they'd rather steal that money and make sure that you die so you won't be able to, how shall we say, dispute that right to have the money. So you're dead. You can't dispute anything. And they put that virus in you for COPD probably 40 years ago. And it takes effect when you're 60, 65, 70, right? How about everybody who has CPOD on the commercials? You know, the ones that give you 47 side effects that'll kill you worse than what you got? Yeah, that. Nobody sees that the pharmaceutical companies are laughing in your face? And they give you all these diseases that you have to buy the medication that when they dreamt up the disease, they made an antidote. And if you don't want to buy it, then you have to suffer the symptoms, right? Anyway, this is what we got. We got a medical tyranny. Don't you know that this country is so corrupt? I'm not talking about the Democrats only. I'm talking about everything. It's a casino gulag, all right? Where your rights, what? The right to life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, they could care less about any. As a matter of fact, it's an irritant to them. How dare you think that you're anything more than what did they call that? A serf? A useless eater, as Ruth Ginsburg? Do you want a Supreme Court judge categorizing people as useless eaters? That doesn't make it to the news. All right, let's see if this video goes up. We'll continue if it does. They're blocking my audio. They want to shut... What's that? Piece of tape on your mouth?